Stu Cowan and Pat Hickey of the Montreal Gazette here at the Bell Centre following the Canadiens' 3-1 win over the Ottawa Senators on Saturday night. Max Pacioretty called it a character test, and a pretty good way to end it. They outshot the Ottawa Senators 27-8 in the first period while taking a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, it was a very impressive start. I think Ottawa, a lot of talk in their dressing room about how they didn't really come out, and Dave Cameron felt they didn't come out, but the Canadiens were flying. This is the kind of hockey we've gotten used to them playing earlier in the season. 4 lines going out there, everybody skating well, getting lots of opportunities, and just a real strong performance. It almost, it was one of those things that almost backfired on them, though, because they were only up 1-0 with a minute to go. Mm-hmm. And sometimes, when you get that many shots and you outplay a team by that margin, and you only come out of the game 1-0 and give the other team a lift, Max Pacioretty scores with 33 seconds left, and all of a sudden it's 2-0. And the Canadiens, that's sort of a backbreaker right there.
And a stick breaker, too, with the goalie breaking his stick over the crossbar afterwards. Pacioretty said after the game that he didn't sleep the last couple of nights. He was so upset with the way he had played. He had been on a line with Alex Galchenyuk at center the last 2 games, and he said it was his fault that they didn't click together, noting that Galchenyuk had a hat trick the first time they ever played together. But he was happy to be back with Thomas Plekanec. He said they have a natural chemistry together, and Thomas Plekanec had 5 shots on goal, Pat, but he got the biggest ovation for a blocked shot he made during a shorthand situation.
Yeah, he broke his stick. Actually, you could see the stick crack, and he continued to play with it. It wasn't actually broken, and he tried to get the puck out, and he didn't, and then the stick did snap in 2. He had to drop it. He couldn't play with it. Then he's on the opposite side of the ice on the bench. They were trying to get him a stick. The guys leaning out as far as they could at the end of the bench, but he knew that he had to stay in his lane. He got in the lane. He got in the middle. He got in front of a shot. Just threw his body down there, blocked the shot. Got a standing ovation for that.
You did from the fans, which you don't get to see too often.
You don't get to see it too often.
That first line, the other guy in that line was Paul Byron, who picked up on waivers at the beginning of the season. Max Pacioretty said afterwards he couldn't believe he was on waivers at first. And he talked about his speed and how quickly he gets in on the forecheck and how it sets up offense for them going forward. Also, Nathan Beaulieu out of the doghouse, a healthy scratch in Detroit, back on. He had 16 minutes of ice time. He looked pretty good.
He did look pretty good. And Michel Therrien mentioned the kids. He's got Daniel Carr out there on the power play for one of their power plays. Sven Andrighetto gets another assist. He's been up for a while now, but he's been producing on a regular basis. Charles Hudon,
point-a-game player.
Play. That's right. He's two games, 2 assists. And so he's playing very well. Byron, a guy who was a healthy scratch for the first 10 games, had to wait for his chance to get out there, but with his speed and with his aggressive play, he's only about 160 pounds.
Well, I don't even believe he's that. I wonder if he gets ask for an ID if he goes to a bar.
And he just, but he goes out there and he just plays. He plays a big game. He plays an aggressive game. Carr is the same way. Carr is. I just finished writing. He did a Brendan Gallagher impersonation. He goes to the net. That's why he's on the power play, because he's willing to get in those dark areas.
Exactly. He seems to be on. I asked Michel Therrien after the game, I said, when you called this kid up, did you expect to be playing on the power play? And he sort of smiled a bit, and then he said, well, we need somebody to stand in front of the net, and he's one of the guys who will do it. PK Subban, another big, 25 minutes and 21 seconds of ice time. He was +2. Andrei Markov, 24 minutes and 11 seconds. Those are the big 2 going forward. So the slump is over. The Canadiens have a day off Sunday, back at practice Monday, and then they'll be back here at the Bell Centre Tuesday night to play the San Jose Sharks.